And we're live. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, however the case may be. Welcome to Blacklist Universe. I'm live here and on Facebook at the same time. Wow, I can't believe the same camera works for StreamYard and Facebook at the same time. That didn't happen before. But anyways, you can watch this on either or neither. Up to you. I'll be here inking away on this fine piece of secret art, which means get the cat hair out of my inkwell, fill it up with some Dr. P.H. Martin's Bombay Black India ink. Light, fast, and waterproof pigmented India ink holds a line without spreading, flows smoothly without drying, non-clogging, and non-toxic. Thank you very much, Dr. P.H. Martin. We very much appreciate all that you've done for the artistic world in your long, storied career. I have no idea who this person actually is, but it is what it is. Tis what it is. All right, and I am using today this junky, cheap Pentel fine line watercolor brush, which, I mean, it's such a cheap little brush, but whatever works. All right, what is going on? Am I streaming? I'm streaming to Blacklist Universe. I've got 3 people here. Let me open this up on YouTube. View on the tube. Viewing on the tube, only 6 people watching. What is going on? That is unnormal. Abby-normal. It's Abby-normal. What's up, Awful Redneck and Colonel Irwin? How you guys doing?
Got my computer.
Why?
Got my computer.
Why are you yelling about computers?
Got my computer maker.
All right, so here we go.
Dude, get off my computer.
What up, Migsy? All right. I'm just going to be working her. So if you got any questions, comments, questions, I am here for you to entertain. So you guys can sit here and listen to my children bicker and argue. Bicker and argue about who killed who. Why do you need a computer? For what?
My computer. If you say get off my computer, we have to get off your computer.
That's right.
If I say get off my computer, they don't have to get off.
Well, Isaac, Micah, get off the computer. What? You're busy getting off the computer, you mean? Micah?
I'm trying to.
You're trying to? All right. I'll give him a minute, Elijah.
He's trying to get off the computer.
Well, you generally don't just pop off when I tell you to get off the computer. Maybe they're learning disobedience from you.
No, it's back from you.
I doubt it.
I think you get it from JoJo.
That's probably fair. All right. Liking this page you're drawing. Thank you, Migs. I've been working on this page for entirely too long.
Curse the skin disease.
Elijah believes he has skin disease now.
Okay, why else do I have tiny little red bumps all over my arms?
Allergic reaction.
Oh, that's disease.
An allergic reaction is not a skin disease.
Disease.
You're a disease.
But allergic reaction to what?
I don't know. Something at the beach?
Something that just decided to start the day after camp.
The day after the beach?
And I've taken a shower twice.
Right. So maybe it was the seawater.
But I didn't actually go in the water.
You were in the water. You got wet, didn't you?
I didn't go down below my, or past my waist.
Did you ingest any?
Oh, I didn't drink water. Actually, yes.
Oh yeah, remember the salt water?
Yeah.
There you go. Thanks, genius.
Took a little sip.
All right. Well,
I didn't actually I didn't actually.
You know how many billions of bacteria are on a little sip of seawater?
I didn't actually drink it. I just took like a little bit in my mouth and spit it out.
Okay, I'll repeat the question. Do you know how many billions of bacteria are in a drop of seawater?
5.
Correct. What's up, Raythulu? What's up, Curious 2A? How you all's doing todays? Let me move this so you can see a little better. What am I drawing? I'm working on The Secret Project. Come on, guys. You know better than to ask about The Secret Project. Especially on a public stream. Oh, gosh, I have to do another private stream soon. I am, however, also simul streaming this on Facebook. Just I don't want to kind of try to build up that audience a little bit because it seems to be doing gangbusters for our friend Doug. 10 apples, 10 apples. I'll be your buddy, buddy. I'll be your buddy, buddy. So apparently Elijah has some sort of an infection or allergic reaction to some sort of bacterial thing he must have gotten from drinking seawater. This is all speculation, but I'll take it as truth. What up, what up, what up, what up, everybody? How's you doing? This brush is actually reacting well tonight. I like it. I hate that this has been sitting here waiting for me to finish it for like a week. I feel like there's a piece of sand underneath it. I'll be your buddy, buddy, buddy.
Why do you have 989 mushrooms? You have 16 bullets.
Looks great. Thank you, Updog. Looks amazing as always. Thank you, well-read user. When will this be announced roughly for the reveal? We don't want to announce until 30 days before the campaign, and he wants it done before the campaign. So I'm not entirely sure how we can figure that out. I mean, when I was on a roll getting these pages, and I was practically doing a page a day, right? But I don't know. It seems like doing the Magnificent Seven thing, doing the fulfillment on Lone Star, everything just kind of slowed me down recently. So I don't know. We'll have to see if there's some way I can schedule myself so that I'm not screwing up or missing anything. What's up, Jill? Showing who? What? So there it is. And once again, for those who might be picking up on YouTube for the first, or not YouTube, Facebook for the first time, I have a campaign open called Magnificent 7. It is a political parody comic book. If you are on Kickstarter, just go ahead and look up Magnificent 7. Actually, the link should be on Facebook. Otherwise, you can check out maga7.com. That'll take you to the Indiegogo, which doesn't have the Matthew Weldon cover, but it is another option if you'd prefer to use Indiegogo. You know, Walmart or Target, how about both? So, yeah, that's just my reminder that I am not just working on this project, but I am huck in another one too. Huckstering. I'm a huckster of comic books, sir. Sir and madam, I shall not assume your gender.
Oui.
Oui, oui. I shall not consume your gender. Ooh, hey, that doesn't sound right. I wish you guys could see the tip of this thing. It's like really annoying me. It feels like it gets this little bead on the tip. How far along are you on the Secret Project and Lone Star? Lone Star, I am 10 pages in. Secret Project, this is page 19. So there it is. I have decided that if I can't get Lone Star done before like September, I'm gonna launch it anyways. I wanted to do it. I wanted to make sure I was done with it before I launched that campaign. But it looks like between this project and everything else I'm doing, I might just have to, try to get half of it done before I launch. And then just extend the time out. Because I don't want to be launching. I don't want to be campaigning for that into the Christmas season. I just don't feel that works as well as one might hope. Good question. Good question. Keep them coming. Come on. Come on. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Yeah, being cold though, it helps me not sweat on the paper.
I'm turning it up to 90.
I'm gonna kick that boy out. When's the Lone Star trade paperback coming out? Oof. Yeah, I don't know. I certainly don't want to do it right on the heels of Lone Star finishing. I might want to add a story to it as well. Or two, or more, depending. All depending. Because I would like to have all of the Unknown Soldiers stories in there. But I would also like them all to be drawn by Matthew Weldon. So I don't know if that's possible.
Elijah, you can use them now.
Don't know if that's possible.
Where's the...
I need a double check.
Buddy.
This guy in here with the DB, and I don't know where he is.
What the heck? Why is it so long?
Is Lone Star married with kids? No, not in the current timeline. Not the current linear timeline. Curious loves Weldon's art. So say we all. So say we all.
Just the two of us, man. One of us gonna make it out alive. I'm gonna die. Someone's gonna shoot me in the back.
A separate future campaign or in conjunction with part 3. Oh no, that would be a separate future campaign. I'm just gonna do 3. See how that does. I am thinking about going ahead and funding Atomic Family, because I do want to get that done. I don't know how well it'll do. Kind of, I don't know how well anything's going to do, so it's really hard to make plans. And that is kind of the hard part about that deal is I would be paying my artist in advance. And so you're sitting there and you're paying it for artists for a book and you don't know what kind of a return you're going to get on it, or if you're going to even break even or what. I'd like to make an actual profit and not waste my time producing stuff that that I could be utilizing that time on stuff that actually is turning a profit. Very kind of sketchy right now, so very kind of. That's right, Isaac pointing out my wonderful use of language. Very kind of. Almost very kind of, though. What do you think? That's a good. Got some good inks on there, considering I'm using a $4 brush pen. Right. What a day. I learned Hawaii has a preemptive mask mandate, and their cases just went up like 700% anyway. So also Hong Kong's strict policies haven't helped in all cases. Keep cases down there. This scam. Hello, James Dwyer, Hybrid X. How you doing? Not with that sliced carotid cough. Wait, what? What? Wait, what? Hey, whoa, hey, whoa. We don't talk about things like that here. Goodness gracious. All right, anybody live watching on Facebook, say hi to do, would you? Say a little hi to do. All right. 1 week left on Weldon and Quinn's Tadia Exordium. That's true. Oh, I should drop a link out to see if anybody else wants to come hang out while I ink. Whilst I ink. Why did Elijah kick Micah off the computer just not even use it?
Mystery. I think he used the reason.
How rude. So rude.
So talk.
Be a buddy. James Dwyer says, you're one of the best artists in Comicsgate. I'm not in Comicsgate, James Dwyer. I believe Comicsgate is a consumer movement, not a creator movement. So
A mix-up.
people are free to disagree. You can hold whatever opinion you want. But I'll stick with the original. I'm going to stick with the OG intent. Be a buddy. Funny thing is, I don't think any of the consumers would argue or should argue that someone is trying to give them the power. No, I don't want the power. Give the power to someone else. Sorry, Indie Comics, still trying to understand Comics 8. It's impossible to understand because there's no definition. There's never been, even though I tried, there's never been an agreed to definition. So everybody has their own definition. So whatever you want it to be, it can be. It can be Comicsgate is me and my pet turtle. That's what I call Comicsgate. That's not what it is. You can't tell me what it isn't. I don't actually have a pet turtle. I'm just saying. Give me the power. I will be a just and benevolent overlord, says Raythulu. No power for you. Yes, the power, ultimately, the power in Comicsgate does ultimately all belong to the fans, to the consumer. That's why it is a consumer movement. Without the consumer, where are the rest of us? I have to have consumers in order to have a business. Therefore, the power rests entirely with the consumer. As it should be. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Okay, cool. Now I know. I don't know if I've informed you of anything, James. I don't know if any of that was additional information that you didn't already have. Working. Yeah, I can't wait to tell you guys all about this project. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Sorry to work on it in front of you while I'm being so secretive about it. But hey, gotta do what I gotta do. What's that, Isaac? What? Huh? English? I'm speaking English. All right. Let's give you a little bit of a eye shade there. I can tell them. No, you cannot tell them, fuzzy creature. First rule of secret project. We don't talk about the secret project. I know, which makes me a hypocrite for actually working on the secret project while you're all looking, but it's all good. Since I'm the first person to actually visualize most of this stuff, it's going to be very difficult for most people to try to guess what it is. When I'm older, I'm going to be a comic book writer. Oh, nice, Dylan. How old are you, man? How old are you, son? He's 54. Huh. I never received my Soul of the Soldier book. How do I rectify this injustice? You message me through Indiegogo so that I can see the email address and name that you used on the campaign. And then I will rectify the situation. I don't know what you got, because obviously I don't know what your tier is or what your name is, your real name. But the metal prints are supposed to be in tomorrow. So if you ordered one of those tiers with the metal prints, then I'll have to wait until... Actually, it says end of day tomorrow, so I will assume I won't be packing those until maybe next week, or maybe over the weekend. Possibly over the weekend. Tomorrow night, I have a a little tete-a-tete with Adam Friended and Adam Friended, Doug Tenaple, and Deadwood Dale on Deadwood Dale's channel. So we'll be discussing. Well, Adam obviously went for the clickbait title, and he wanted to title it "Comicsgate Has No Principles." So I'm like, all right, dude, whatever. So that's tomorrow night on Deadwood Dale. If you guys want to come watch at 6 o'clock Pacific time. Thanks, will do. All right, thanks, Baz. Appreciate your support, man. Appreciate everybody's support. And once again, if you are new, if you are watching from Facebook, I have my own political parody comic book called MAGA 7, which is out on Kickstarter and Indiegogo right now. Magnificent 7 is the full title. You can check those out. You can do a search for either of them and find them on Kickstarter or Indiegogo. Are the farting noises with your mouth necessary right now? Adam Friended is the biggest EVS simp. Oh, I don't know. I don't want to name any names, but I think there are some bigger simps than Adam out there. He is one of many, but I wouldn't say he's the biggest. And I guess he's very excited to have Doug on to do this debate with. I'm quite sure Doug will be very trollish during the stream, so enjoy that. Doug, not dog. That is a long list of simps, isn't it? Though, isn't it? Yeah, last time we were on, he was trying to get me to backpedal on saying I don't want backing from EVS simps because don't you understand how that makes me feel? Well, if the simp fits. If the simp fits, sir, wear it. You be simping. Everyone was simping in. Tenaple would love to see Ernst take him down a peg, but he stays above the fray. Yeah, Doug Ernst isn't gonna play these stupid reindeer games. Doug Tenaple's happy to play these stupid reindeer games.
Okay, accept it.
What's funny is that's how I met Adam Friended through this association with Doug Tenaple. Doug had him on before anybody in Comicsgate, and then I had Adam on actually before anybody in Comicsgate too. I almost accept the blame. Doug and I would have to kind of accept the blame for bringing Adam Friended into Comicsgate, even though I don't think either of us claimed Comicsgate at the time. No, maybe Doug did. I don't remember.
I'm trying to kiss off. Where's my LR?
Now we have 2 LR.
Take Kelly, guys.
Hard to remember. It's been so long.
Was it explosive ammo?
Yeah, those more damage. Move. Do you have an airlock down?
No, you're bad. I always thought there's so much
Slash home add.
He made his own decision to go for easy money. Who did? Who went for easy money?
Slash home PP.
Sorry if I'm not catching every single chat. I am trying to work here.
Home add.
Actually, give me a second. I need to click back over to Facebook and see if anybody has said how to do. Since I asked them to, I'll have to go say hello if they are. But I'll be just a couple of seconds. There we go. Like that. Kind of snooty girls' faces. All right, Facebook. Nobody said hello on Facebook. It's terrible, Isaiah.
I would like it.
I didn't even know if anybody's been watching.
We got 7. We got 6.
I don't get this Facebook thing. Whatever. Adam friended. Easy money. What easy money? He hasn't done anything. Friended ain't done nothing yet, man. I know he's working on a project.
Does this work?
I'll mostly be working for DC Comics. You're not related to John Byrne, are you? That'd be kind of cool. I mean, I saw Malin post back his cover for a person because she's Comicsgate. Comicsgate isn't anything really anymore. Did you guys see what I posted today? I posted a comparative between my current campaign and my Meg campaign. And granted, you know, it's not a perfect comparison by any stretch of the imagination, but it's the best information that I have. And I noticed that on the new campaign, which, you know, it's a MAGA book, I got help from Dean Cain, I got help from Caitlin Bennett. I didn't get any help from anybody in Comicsgate at all except for Bianca Fights the Zombies. Thank you, Bianca. And, well, I did. And by the way, so the comparative is on the Meg book, I was 100% Comicsgate at the time, correct? Which means I should have gotten Comicsgate support, right, for my book because, you know, Comicsgate. I have no support whatsoever from Comicsgate on MAGA 7. I mean, other as a movement. I don't mean as individuals. Of course, there are individual people who are Comicsgate who got the book. That's not the thing. I had 50% more backers. Now, before you say, "Oh, well, you have more supporters," I have fewer. This is terribly embarrassing to say. I have fewer YouTube subscribers now than I did during the previous campaign, I think, or at least before I left Comicsgate. So I have 50% more backers. I made just about the same amount of money, around $33,000 for each campaign, 32, 33. And what does that mean? What do those numbers mean for the future of my campaigns or the future of my career doing crowdfunded comics? Because I, you know, they are, as I already said, they are different. Well, let's see. Meg was a New York Times best-selling novel. It was a blockbuster film. MAGA is a political parody.
Could do that.
So,
You're walking around.
and MAGA was shadow banned the entire length and breadth of the campaign. So,
Yeah, I'm just gonna film it.
I don't know. Conclusions, people? What conclusions do you draw from these facts that I have laid before you?
Stone Fool.
Baz says, I think circles outside of EVS are starting to get more popular, and Focus fans just want good books. People are tired of the negative energy. I'm tired of it, for certain. For a certain. I haven't even tuned into an Oz show this week.
Can you break them? Yes.
Which makes me wonder if doing this other show is a mistake or not.
I mean, try that.
I wouldn't want to just hang. Well, I said I'd do it. The problem is my wife also made plans with my mom for us to have dinner at her house that night, tomorrow night. And so I'm going to have to either do early dinner and then like rush back here to do the debate
Oh, behind you.
or something. I don't know. Hey, we were just talking about Comicsgate not existing anymore. Were you? Who's we? Rhaegar says MAGA needs no support from CG. Besides, they don't get a bee in their bonnet about politics and comics anyways. Any significant support from any of them would have been a shock.
Why?
Yeah, well,
We got one door to lose.
hard to.
This guy's fighting.
I don't know. I mean, I don't disagree with you. I'm just not.
Look, Sam comes out.
I'm not trying to do deep, thoughtful commentary here. I'm just kind of drawing, but
Shoot the bridge.
This place is so much
I do want to hear what you guys have to say about it.
I think tap
Now, what is faster?
Because it gave me a pretty solid,
Spray this.
Justice Swan.
you know, I don't know how to say it, but when I compared the numbers and I'm like, wow,
Guns are so much better.
I have,
Yeah, but
and again, not a perfect comparison because one is political, one is a shark book
Can I
campaign.
I wouldn't think
But it didn't.
you made it so easy.
What's the right word? I don't even know what the right words are.
so. The ones on the phone.
I wasn't crestfallen. I was happy to see that because the only real difference between, like, say, Lone Star and the Meg campaign was that I got no help from EVS on the Meg campaign for the first 30 days, for the first 60 days, frankly, but we're comparing the first 30. And so this is the no help and actually hindrance from EVS comparative. So no help on Meg, no help on MAGA, meaning that that's a better comparative than comparing MAGA to
I think people can climb up.
like Lone Star or, well, Lone Star 2. Right? So the no help campaign, it's a good comparative to, say, you can have what you doing?
Where they go?
Well, before says not backing Lone Star 3 until I can read 1 and 2. Have to see it if I like it at all. And you haven't gotten yours yet? I mean, I'm assuming you bought them. That's why you're saying that.
Where? Is that the same
You know, I did get 9 freaking returns today. Check your email to see if it's one of those, because 9 people gave me bunko addresses, and I guess didn't fix the problem before I mailed them out. So
Good eye.
I'm not going to reach over and name the people, but do check your emails, and then if you haven't gotten it and it's not one of the metal print tiers, then message me on Indiegogo. We'll see what's going on.
Okay.
Although I have been hearing from some people that still haven't gotten theirs in like Europe and stuff, and I'm like, dang it, man, these went out like in the middle of June, and it's already August. So
Where's compound mode?
it's kind of crappy. I blame the COVIDs.
Yeah, Mel Bryson. And I called him out.
I have the COVIDs. I have the COVIDs. I can't breathe.
Oh, yo, what? Is it like that?
I'm insignificant enough to dismiss it.
Wait, how would you have an airlock if your ground's like?
Wait, what?
I can.
I would say it alienated fans too, but I suppose the audience will pull for the sacrifice is insignificant enough to just not dismiss. Oh
I like
well.
having these like cover than
I'm not following. Sorry, I'm trying to work. I really thought EVS promoted you good on the Meg 3-pack. I liked his take on your books. It was funny and it had money. Victor, you didn't pay attention then. You didn't pay attention. Ethan kneecapped me right out of the gate on those campaigns. On that campaign. He was saying how stupid it was. I made a really bad deal and didn't back it, didn't support it, and talked smack about it. I got numerous people contacting me saying what a stupid deal I made, and that they wouldn't back the Meg as if the other people were getting any of the money, because Ethan just kept going on and on about what a stupid deal I made. And so he absolutely kneecapped it. And then, so that's why I had to contact him. And I'm like, dude, if you're not going to say anything nice, don't freaking talk about it at all, because you're killing me. And so he stopped talking about it. Didn't talk about it. I mean, that's nice. It's nice of him to not talk about it. For over the entirety of the campaign, 60 plus days, he didn't talk about it. And then it was only after the deal with I made the deal with the author himself, and I got the license away from the DeBells. Or actually, I didn't. He took it away from the DeBells and then offered it to me. It wasn't until after that Ethan started promoting it. So I don't know. Ethan probably got me 15, maybe $15,000 of that whole campaign. By actually talking nice about it after that final point. But yeah, for the first, I can show you the tracking on that whole campaign. It was just, man, I did 33 on the first 30 days. And then the rest of the other 30 days, it didn't do that great. And it wasn't until I got the license, and then it was a combination of Ethan finally supporting it and the author himself sending out emails to his supporters that got it really moving. We sold a bunch of those $100 signature tiers, and that right there was a fat chunk. I lost my thoughts. Wilberforce says Ethan boosts about 20% depending on the campaign, more like 200 backers, give or take. I don't know. I haven't done the numbers on that. Have not done any numbers on that, so you may be right. I don't know. I think you should make Lone Star 3 under a new Indiegogo account to dodge any instantaneous shadow ban. I don't think I'm gonna talk to them before I launch, and
Where's my
hope they respond. I sent out an email,
You ring like
to them not too long, a couple days ago. Unimpressed by their behavior during this shadow ban, but
probably take this
I offered them a solution, and we'll see if they take it. We'll see if they take it. Aloha, Dennis Paruch. How you doing, brother? Update for you, Dennis, because I believe you are one of the early bird specialists. I should be getting the metal prints in tomorrow. So I thought it said tomorrow yesterday, which would have been they'd have got here today, but it's because my brain's messed up. I was thinking it was Wednesday yesterday when it was Tuesday yesterday. See, this is what happens when I move my schedule with my shows. I don't know if I'll move Drawn and Quartered back to Wednesday or not.
But the guy on the 40 and the other side. Better not to use it.
Walmart has 2 issues of Red Rooster for sale. Backers have nothing yet but digital. Dennis says, cool, then you can do your favorite thing. More packing. Oh, yeah. I've been doing it, man. I've been doing it for some straggler sales. Ugh. Fun stuff.
This guy's got a rocket.
And then I went to the post office today to drop off those straggler sales, and I had 9 returns. 9 returns I got to deal with from people who didn't have the appropriate address on their order. So, wee. I'm just doodling some background characters here without even penciling them in. Just sketching for the sake.
My lot is slips all on the floor. And that just I got up.
Mitch should have taken care of his backers first. It would have sold more of his Walmart stock. I agree. I don't know all of his situation and stuff, so it's hard for me to judge whether he was utilizing his time correctly. He seems like a very business-minded person, so I would kind of hope that he's doing his best effort to get that done. But I have talked to him, and he does want to make it right with the fans. So hopefully that will appease y'all. I have a more broad view of all of that stuff because of my I don't know, I just think that Walmart deal could be just a phenomenal help to save this dying industry. So I'm hoping the best. Hoping the best and supporting, even if he's done an imperfect job. So Bill is a fogey, though. Great guy, though. Bill? Who? Who's Bill? Who are we talking about, Baz?
I got it.
I just spit on my paper. Lovely. All right, so I've got all these little tiny characters. I will be doing them with a quill. Oh, Billy Tucci. Billy Tucci is both a fogey and is a very cool guy. How did Billy Tucci get brought up in this conversation? Yeah, he is. He is. Told a story about him and the switch device, new audio device detector. Let's just close that out.
What's he doing?
Let's see if anybody popped up on Facebook. Still no comments on Facebook. Is anybody even watching on Facebook? I can't tell, so please let me know. Say something. Say hello. Say blue. Say something. I don't know, man. People commenting on my photos. I like him. Okay. Is your client gonna sell original art pages of the secret project on his campaign? I haven't talked to him about that yet.
Bro, what's that happening? Same side?
Um,
Oh my gosh. Put the barricades down.
that's wait. Victor's saying that's why they always say back this person. Their CG exists because that's really the only thing that their comics would have to offer. Adam friended though. I don't know what he smoked that turned him into a CG zombie. Well, he saw the dollar signs. I can guarantee that much. I mean, you can tell. I mean, it's not just Adam friended. You get it from. I mean, even Kelsey the other night was like, talking about how I'm allergic to money because I won't go on Ethan's channel. It's like a lot of these guys, that seems to be their priority in life is making money, and I'm sorry, I'm not that way. I do want to take care of my family. It's not important to me that I get rich doing it. And I certainly wouldn't sell out my principles to do it. And Adam's like, well, doesn't that you saying that makes it sound like we're unprincipled? Like, well, if you're putting money before everything else, that's a principle, I suppose. It's just not a principle I share. The love of money is the root of all evil, right? Or is it it's the root of all kinds of evil? I think that's the accurate translation. Not like every evil is rooted in the love of money.
Well, if they find them, that means they have
No, we're gonna put them inside that wood.
I have to deal with the trash before I leave it for another week. Good. Bend the knee, Mike. The power of Comicsgate compels thee. Yeah. Here's the thing. Even if I said I'm realigning with Comicsgate, financially it wouldn't make any difference because I wouldn't go on Ethan's show regardless. It's him I don't like. It's him I don't trust. It's him I find to be reprehensible. So if I just said I'm not going to say I'm Comicsgate because I don't believe that Comicsgate is a creator movement. It's a consumer movement. But if I said that I align with that consumer movement,
How did I not kill him?
however you want me to word it, I still wouldn't go on a show, which means I would still end up having pretty much the same results on my campaigns as I do now.
Does he have a scope?
I think that's the lesson to be learned from MAGA 7 and the Meg campaign. Wilbur says, you could go on Malin or Cecil probably pick up sales. Don't know. Well, here's the thing. Loyalty, right? Loyalty. Am I right? Loyalty doesn't mean just sticking up for your friend. It means, making sure you are not supportive of the people that the person you are loyal to is not supporting.
When people aren't invincible. 22.
Otherwise, you would have heard from those guys about the shadow ban. You would have heard them decry Indiegogo for the shadow ban. Did you? I know somebody mentioned it on Anna's show because I had a fan. Somebody said that they backed it because they heard about it on Anna's show. So that was nice.
I think we have some really a lot of haters.
You always do.
All these tiny details.
Oh my gosh, this is strange. Like, not
All these. You can't even see what I'm doing, huh?
seriously.
All the little people. And yes, I do have to white that out. To be fair, the shadow ban takes a bit to explain. It does. The audiences of all these other channels know who Mike is and can come see what he's doing at any time. Nothing stopping them except themselves. Yeah.
You can pick these up.
Except, loyalty. Why can't you kiss the ring? Bend the knee, kiss the ring, be loyal, me. No.
Okay, there's one more to run there.
How hard is the
Wait, is there any unlooted bodies that you could?
This guy on the mountain right here. I think that's his body. No, it's across the dude. That right there, that's not him.
Very well done. Thank you, James.
On the
I
old
saw
car.
What's all this, says Shaggy Cuz? This is a secret project that I am working on, sir.
Yeah, I can go check it out.
Secret project for a client.
You can just hold it.
That should be quite a good project.
There we go. Why is he building so much?
Quite a bit of fun too.
Because you can't, like,
It's
put on
Wednesday.
your
No other explanation for this. What?
I have arrow.
What's up? Well, what's up, Shaggy Cruz? Shaggy Cuz, not Shaggy Cruz.
Can you build?
In front of the wall. You gotta give it a super bad.
We are just hanging out, watching me ink. So very exciting. But you know what's gonna happen is I'm gonna when the time comes, all these videos where I'm working on the secret project,
Frosty did.
I'm gonna change the name to the name of the project on them, so that when the guy I'm doing this for promotes my channel, his friends will, or his fans will come and
Can I hide with you?
be able to see the work in progress.
In the body.
You know who you will be.
You killed me.
Eric says, I couldn't bring myself to kiss the ring. Sure, I wouldn't mind the money, especially since my stuff looks better than 90% of theirs. I like having principles. I agree. Principles. I like having my principles. Again, hey, if your principles say, if your first principle is make as much money as you can, that's a principle. That's not to say you're unprincipled. It's just that that's your principle. And it's not mine. So there you go. I forgot. This guy had a sword on. Your Zombie Oz book is one of the most creative ideas I've seen come out of Indiegogo crowdfunding campaigns. Right on. See, look at the support we have for each other here. And not because we adhere to any movement or hashtag, just because we're good people. Or we try to be, anyways.
You either hacking. It's sand.
Nice hacks, bro.
Yep, sand's hacking. He's only ever
Got
hit headshots.
down on my knees and I began to pray.
Headshot. And keep going up.
That's the secret too. Ethan doesn't promote art that is better than his. Lots of your friends, Mike, are killer artists. I do have fantastic artist friends.
You reporting me?
And I don't know if that's true though, because I don't think Ethan thinks anyone's art is better than his.
This guy. Don't you know it's supposed to be?
Pablo says the real lesson of CG is building your own platform. The whole going to other CG channels helps, but the problem is that a fairly limited on channels that are not EVS size.
Why?
Yeah, I mean, it really is. If you want to be one of the big guys and be in CG, it's really just the Ethan and Friends show. Which, whatever. I don't see how that's a movement. That's really just the Ethan and Friends show with the label of CG on it.
Bro, you suck.
Because, you know, OG CG is dead, right? That's what I've heard. That's what I've been told. All the leaves are falling. Where's everybody been? Is there anybody doing any good streaming these days?
Life's greatest.
You know what I need is like, I should put my phone right here so I can read the chat, so I don't have to like look up every time. Wilberforce says Ethan promotes Kane and White when? Poor brand. Yeah, I know, right? Plus, the guy's supposed to do a cover for him, and he hasn't freaking produced that. Tell you what, man, that's messed up. You're gonna tell people that you're doing a cover, and then never deliver it while their campaign is live. That's jacked. You know what that isn't? That's not loyalty. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I have my speculations about that whole thing with Brand, but I'll just keep them to myself. I think anyone who's paying attention will notice what stinks about not that project, but with the lack of promotion and whatnot. Brand fulfillment is lazy. I ain't got mine yet. He is taking a little longer to fulfill than I would be comfortable with, but I do have to admit, I got mine. My comic book right here. It sounds like who, where, whose comic book?
You're just putting all your stuff in there. Why did I just get headshotted?
Pablo still hasn't read Brand. Well, tomorrow, well, before denies is not the same as making an effort to bring them on, but who knows what is in his heart. I just observe patterns. Who's talking? Mike has a child labor factory. Yeah, but they're terrible at their jobs.
Or sadness.
Passed on Brand 2 because I thought I was going to turn 90 before I saw it. I don't know how EVS is to blame for Brand 2 not doing well. I'm not blaming him for it not doing well. I'm just saying that he said he was going to do a cover for it and then hasn't done the cover for it within the time of the campaign. I mean, hell, even with mine, he waited until the last freaking day or two to get my cover done for Lone Star 2. Which was, if you're going to do you're agreeing to do a cover for somebody's campaign, the idea is to do it so that it makes sales and people want to see a cover before they back it, And as far as, am I wrong, or is the brand campaign not already closed? Or not closed, but, in demand? Which I believe means it's a little late. Ethan has only drawn 9 pages for his own book. That is just general laziness on his part. You're making too much sense, Mike, says Awful Redneck. It is in demand for a few months now. For a few months, and he still doesn't have his cover. That's great. There's... Yeah. Never mind. So I've got more pages on Lone Star 3 done than he does on on Cyberfrog 2.
How did I drown?
Are you serious? That cracks me up. That cracks me up to no end. Even though I'm not laughing out loud right now.
What is new? Yeah, that's new. Nobody else is new.
And anybody watching on YouTube, or not YouTube, on Facebook. Sorry about the inside baseball. A lot of the guys on the YouTube channel, they've been used to a very long and dramatic. I don't even know what you call it. It's not really a movement. Just personalities on YouTube that everybody's used to. So it kind of becomes this community of fans and of viewers and of what's another way to say it? It's just a bunch of people that see each other. I mean, like Pablo Romero, you'll see him in here all the time. You'll see him on other channels. Mistletoe, Rhaegar, Shaggy, and you see each other on these different art streams and different comic book related channels and whatnot. And so it's, I don't know what you would even compare it to. Like, I mean, I think community is just the best word for it. It's like this online community where you get familiarized with these characters, not just on YouTube as YouTubers, but as people in the chats, right? They throw up super chats, and those people get noticed, and I don't know. It's interesting. It is a really unique dynamic that I've in my nigh unto 5 decades on this planet. It is pretty unique. James says we are all a bunch of selfie artists trying to get along. Dark Admiral Norm. Yeah, this is Cheers. There you go. This is Cheers. So sorry if you walked in on an episode and you haven't seen the previous seasons, but that was my complaint about all of the Inside Baseball on the other channels. You know, I'd rather talk about things that are more general but interesting to the wider population of the planet and on the internet, so that I could garner some new people into this community. But you know, you guys are the fans. You guys do drive the show, so it is what it is. Mitch is trying to run a company and draw a bi-monthly book at the same time. LOL. I know. I mean, even Mike wants to be EIC for his projects eventually. I never want to stop drawing, though. I love drawing. This my, as far as things to do, you know, vocations, whatever you call it. What are you doing?
He's killing me. He's teabagging me.
I didn't win.
Mike, your fans back you up with EVS being, sorry, I scrolled up,
I'll do it for you.
being evil. How about Ethan? He has a much larger audience, and when he says, I want Mike, you got well read, Last Crusader, and more saying, hell yeah. Wait, what? Wilberforce says, you have two choices. Either Malin is working on another project or he wants to be an editor-in-chief. You decide.
My turn. My turn.
Junkyard said, one of the things I love about this channel is the fact that Mike is always drawing. Well, not always. It feels like I have not been drawing enough the last few weeks, especially with all the vacations and stuff. But that is my love. I love drawing, man. Look at, you think I would sit here and draw all these tiny little characters? It feels like something I didn't want to do.
They can't kill me if I'm already at one kill.
You did knock him someone. Watch me do this.
And the sky is gray.
Just ask.
Got down on my knees when he's not eating. Ha! We are virtually in Mike's home right now. Very strange. I know, right? Mike and Doug are both always working. Well, somebody's got to have a work ethic in this environment.
Yo, bro, you friendly?
Tim Lim, too. Tim Lim's always working. Man, that guy's a workhorse. Can you imagine if I had at some point in my career opted to do a very simple style? Not saying that Tim's is simple, but it's a much faster style, less detail oriented. And I had my work ethic, but a style that allowed me to do, 2 or 3 times as many pages at a time. That would be crazy.
What did you do?
Instead, I'm like, oh yeah, I want to do a 3x4 panel with, like 100 people on it. That sounds like fun. Just discovered there's a movie called Graveyard Shift from the 90s. Oh yeah, that was Henry Winkler and who else was in that? What's his face? Batman, right? The guy that played Batman? Mr. Mom. I think he was in it. Am I wrong?
Yo, give me your toes. Oh man, you know you want.
Oh, is it a difference? Am I thinking of something else? The art you put the most work into looks the best. That's what I always think. But then I look at somebody like Sean Galloway, really open, really, and I love his work. But it's a much simpler style.
Give me the toes.
And I don't know. I just it's always been something I've admired, but not something I've wanted to draw. It's kind of weird, huh?
I'm gonna shoot the AK dudes.
I prefer Jeff Darrow. I guess.
Got any arrows?
Jeff
Dude, you got
Darrows.
arrows? You got arrows, bro? Yo, watch out.
Cheeks is amazing. Yeah, he is. Cheers, Shaggy Toes. Good night. John Byrne used to do 2 books a month for years. Yep. Yep. Indeed. I think that's why I learned to draw fast, because that's what I heard was normal. John Byrne cranking out 2-3 books. You know, amazing work, super fast. There you go. That must be what people do.
Do it. It's like not worth waiting whatsoever.
Money.
Great, I have to wait 2 days for one drink.
Hey Gary, what you drawing? What am I drawing? I am drawing my secret project, buddy. Want to pop in here and say hi? You gotta be good to be fast, right? Not the other way around. Oh no, there's plenty of people who are terrible and fast.
Please, I'm friendly. I'm gonna flamethrower now.
Do. And the sky is gray. Got down on my knees and I began to pray.
Killed my friend. Oh.
Have a good one, Dark Admiral.
I don't know what you're talking
How did he do it? How did John Byrne do it? A lot of shorthand. His artwork contains a lot of shorthand, a lot of imprecise stuff that, you know, it looked better when you had a great inker on it like Terry Austin, but then he started inking himself and he got, I don't know. I was never a fan when he started inking himself. So. But he did it for the money. See, that's what upset me, because his principle was not doing the best work possible. His principle was getting as much work done as possible to make as much money as possible. And that kind of, as the artist who loved him for his art, that kind of broke my heart.
Yeah, bro, you friendly, man. You friendly.
Ron Lim used to crank him out. He wasn't great, but wasn't bad either. When he took his time on stuff like Thanos Quest, it was great. I love Ron Lim. Yeah. Terry Austin inked him fantastic.
I am a robot. You will do what I say. I'm this robot. Work slave.
Yes. Please don't skim me. Please don't skim me. I'll do anything I like it.
Oh, good. You've had a couple more MAGA sales, Blacklist Universe, all day. You were at $32.998. Now you tell yourself, do not spend another $2. You back this.
Girlfriend.
Yeah, let's see if that moves any. We were at 33,103 last time I checked, and still at 33,103. Go check over on Kickstarter. 62 backers at 2132. Still. So what's the total there? 2132. So that's 35 to 35. 35 to 35 we're at if I combine both campaigns. Not bad. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. And Ethereum has been tickling $400 all day long. I tell you, it's going to burst through there and just rock it. It is going to rock it. Looks good there, Mike. Thank you, Red Syrup. I'm doing my best. Doing my best. Or at least trying to do my best.
Hello, who is it? I'm friendly. So very friendly. I'm so very friendly.
That's Isaac playing video games. What is that game? Rust.
The guy trying to trust me with the nail gun. No! You done goof by shooting me. Oh. That's the guy who killed me. No! You know, if you eat human meat, you'll get really strong.
SC Spider says Ethan is an amazing artist, but he's gone hard SJW over the last year.
Eat it. Here, take it.
Worth noting, right?
Eat it, it'll make you strong. Oh gosh, no man.
Mike, you can at least go on and refuse to cooperate talk. It would be so funny, Ethan. So, Mike Miller, you want to tell us about your project, Mike? Yeah, whatever.
Loser.
No. No, thanks. I'm done.
Oh, that's about it. Guy I killed. There's no ammo, right?
There's no just reason for me to ever darken the door of all caps again.
Yeah, that's the guy who I killed his friend. Go! Don't die!
I think Victor is the EVS disguise. Oh, Vimri. You be nice.
The birds. We just tried to get to the bird state.
No, we've seen Victor, man. We've seen Victor.
Oh!
That was great. He was on Ozart one time and just cracked me up. Oh, wait. I reread the statement. Creators, Red Syrup says, creators need to branch out and build their own platforms. I'm glad Mike is still at it. It's true, but look, there's a reality. There's some creators out there who are not built for sitting in front of a monitor talking to people. You know, like you're never going to get Jay Lee to do this. I promise you. But there's still got to be a way to help those guys get their stuff funded. And there's, I mean, I'm not just going to mention Jay as because he's a, you know, legend in the industry or anything, but there's up and coming guys who just, they're not built for this, but they're super talented. And so we've got to be able to utilize what network we create here, the community that we create here, to support guys like that. I mean, look what a knucklehead Matt Weldon is on YouTube. I'm just kidding, Matt. He's probably watching. What? Why would you say
Sorry,
that?
guys, too.
I think Matt lurks a lot. He'll be here, but he won't even say anything in the chat because he's just busy working.
Okay.
Hard-working boy. Hard-working man, that Weldon.
Help me. Help. I don't want to die.
Marketing is a skill every person has to learn. Well,
Oh,
there's different personality types, man, and I know there's certain people that are just never going to want to get on and shill. And is that going to cost them money? Yeah, but it's just not in their makeup, you know.
Thank you, thank you.
why did I get coffee clones? Your face.
You never know. I intended on winning that auction. You know, I never intended on winning that auction. I mean, Gary's a good person now. I feel a bit put out that I didn't get the whole package. Not that I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. Weldon is definitely a hard worker. He is, indeed, indeed. Here, let me oh gosh, it's already 11:30. But you know what? I need to get this page done. It's been forever.
Help me.
Let me drop it into the DNQ chat. Work stream. Work stream. Got down on
Look, they're
my
on the
knees
boat.
and I began to pray.
Pick me up.
Let me see something real quick here.
I got my crossbow.
Doing some inking in a secret project. Let me click that and see if there's. How do you tell? Oh, there are 2 people watching. Hey, hi, anybody watching me work on my page on YouTube.
Bro, I'm back from the dead. I'm back from the dead.
No, Aaron's in bed by now. It's 11:30 at night. What the hell else I can ask?
I got you.
Whatever. Wow, it's really clear on YouTube. Wonder how it is on Facebook. Oh yeah, I mean on Facebook and YouTube, it's pretty clear. Pretty clear. Yeah, everybody like and share. Share this out. Twitter, whatever, everywhere. Let's see if it moves after instantly everybody tweets it out at the same time. We're at 60 people watching now. And we lost one. Just kidding. Victor says Ethan. Oh my gosh. Ethan is a saint. Rob Liefeld used to punch Fraggett in the face, and Jim Lee had drug-filled orgies. You don't think Ethan is better than that? What the heck? Yeah, I remember Ethan told that story about Rob and Dan. Interesting. I wonder if Dan ever saw that video of Ethan telling that story. Hi, Don Chin, out here in Comics Land. Did you just see the link? Mike 1, obviously rigged. Are you kidding me? That was epic. You guys want to see that piece? Look at this. Look at this. Wonder Woman toting turtle heads. Look at that. How can you say that was rigged? That was fantastic. Oh, look, you all shared it out and I lost 5 viewers.
It's okay. We can both die.
That's great. That's how it works. Fraga confirmed it? Seriously? Wow. I guess I don't watch enough of their streams. Dang it, Mike. What? What? What, guy? Mike, what was your first published professional work? Thank you, Donchin, for the eloquent question. It was for Malibu Comics. The very first thing that was published, I believe, was me inking the cover of Arrow. I don't know if it was the Arrow back then. I don't remember. And then the cover of Ferret #1. And then I started inking Protectors over Tom Dorenick. Oh, my first published pencil work, however, was then the covers for the newsstand edition of the Protectors. Before that, I had no clue. Turtle lives matter.
What?
Turtle lives don't matter. I got no love. I got no love for the turtles. Bunch of worthless reptiles.
You want me to teach you?
Seriously, who needs turtles, huh? Who needs a turtle? You need a turtle? I don't need no turtle. Give me a break. I'm gonna have all the turtle lovers turning on me. He doesn't love the turtles. Why won't he love the turtles? He doesn't love the frogs. He doesn't love the turtles. What does Mike love? I don't love the squids. I mean, I grant you, some of these things are quite delicious, but I don't love them like you love a cat or a dog or a pet. You hate my childhood. It's okay. You'll get over it. You shall survive, sir. You shall survive. You shall survive.
This was the military transport helicopter shooting them. Look at the nakeds. I'm on that count with my nothing.
Can you shoot down?
Are you guys still complaining about the turtles in the chat? Let me see.
Any damage it?
What about snakes, Mike? Snakes are cool. I dig snakes. Hey, look, turtles are cool too. They're just not. I'd rather have plastic straws, and 1 or 2 turtles die a year from their horrible cocaine habits. That's okay. I'm okay with that. I want my plastic straws.
Please pick me up. I'm sorry.
I'm not interested in saving all the turtles in the world because
I didn't know I didn't own this place.
and so I have to use paper straws. Oh my gosh, forget that.
You got the guns, I got the nothing.
Screw that noise right now. I want my plastic straws. Turtles be damned. And I know it's controversial. I know. I'm a controversial figure, but what are you gonna do?
Shut front door.
I support Vic. Wait, what? What does that have to do with anything?
Give me the hazmat. Give me the hazmat. Give it to me.
Turtles fought in World War II and helped save us from Nazis. Yeah, whatever, man. My grandfather was on the other side in World War II, so get over it. Look at my face. I am an Oriental. My grandfather fought for Emperor Hirohito.
Oh, you got that one? Oh.
Straws bad. Hundreds of millions of contaminated masks. Good.
Yo, bro.
Says Redneck.
Want me to
Guy
do water
Guy
reading?
says I like paper straws. Okay, guy from Red Bank, you are full of hooey.
You wanna learn water
Paper
reading?
straws are the worst things ever created by man. Unless you fill them with sugar and call them pixie sticks, they are worthless pieces of crap that should never be offered to anyone in a restaurant environment. Don't even play that game with me.
Yo, bro, you wanna learn or not?
Aluminum straws better than paper. This is also 2. What? I don't watch Ricada. Wait, they have biodegradable straws now. Here's a funny story, man. So we go to this, we go to Sammy's here in San Diego, and this first time we went, they had literally straw after the plastic straw ban. They had literal straw,
Is it a yes or
as
no?
in hay, for their straws.
Do you wanna learn or not?
And I mean, even the waiter was like, "Yeah, dude, these things are terrible. They fall apart in like 30 seconds." And they did. They're absolutely the worst things ever. So I went over to the Starbucks next door and I got some plastic straws. But now Starbucks doesn't want to carry straws anymore either. But so the next time we went in to Sammy's,
You're so bad.
I was like, "Do you have any straws?" And they're like, "Yeah, we do. These are made from corn oil." They were plastic, but they were biodegradable, made from corn oil, right? And I'm looking at the thing. I'm like, this is literally freaking plastic. I don't care if it says it's biodegradable. And then, so I went and I googled how long does it take for corn oil plastic straws to biodegrade. And it says 100 to 1,000 years. 100 to 1,000 years for the biodegradable corn oil straws to biodegrade. And I'm like, it's still going to kill the stinking turtles. What's the difference? And then I went and I googled how long does it take for a
Hey man, are you friendly?
oh, what's it called?
No, please, man.
Petroleum plastic straw to biodegrade. You know what it came back? The answer it came back with 100 to 1,000 years. And I'm like, you guys are all being suckered. You're probably paying 10 times as much for these friggin' corn oil straws, which, by the way, required petroleum to get made. And then it's the exact same. You haven't solved the problem in the slightest. It's, oh my gosh, it was too funny. I was cracking up. It would have been rife for like a Jerry Seinfeld skit. What's the deal with these straws? Corn probably GMO though. Yeah, true. It's really just plastic, just with woke marketing. Probably, it probably is. But that was legit. That was like a bless this mess moment. I if I was still working on the cartoon strip, I'd legit would have used that.
Why are you bullying me?
Hey, Mom,
So
you want to be on
any so-called biodegradable plastic
You want to team?
is pure marketing. Yeah.
Can I have medkit?
What's up, Josh Graydon? How you doing? Look at that. Legit. We have lost 10 people since I asked you guys to go out and share and spread. Whatever, everyone. This can't be fun. I'm literally inking cobblestone now. You guys can't be enjoying me watching me
Yes, no,
ink
no,
cobblestone.
very much. Oh, yes, thank you, thank you. Yes.
P Money wants edible straws. Just take red vines with you whenever you go to a restaurant. Just whip out your red vines. Like, I brought my own straw. Thank you very much. It makes all my water taste like candy. And then if you order soda, you ever go to the movie theater and like drink soda through your red vines? Come on, you know you've done it.
Do not die, my friend.
Isaac, stop that. All the leaves are falling. Ah, Twizzlers, the ultimate straw. I read that there are bugs that eat plastic, and some old plastic sculptures are already degrading. Plastic sculptures? Yeah, isn't that the weird thing? It's like they say, like, oh, plastic doesn't biodegrade. Have you ever left something something plastic out in the sun? It crumbles. You leave something plastic out in the sun for long enough, and believe you me, the environment will take care of it. But yeah, the plastic eating microbes, yeah, legit. Those are legit. I heard about those freaking 20 years ago. I remember some high school kid discovered plastic eating microbes back when I lived in San Diego in 2000. No, not even 2000. No, yeah. Around 2000, 1999, 2000. And I'm like, no one is ever going to do anything with this. And nobody ever did. They discovered it back then, and they've rediscovered it numerous times because I went and I looked it up one time. It's like, whatever happened to that? And then I saw all these other articles about people discovering that there are plastic eating microbes, and nothing ever gets done with them. Life finds a way. Yeah. Life finds a way. You were so concerned with whether or not you could that nobody bothered to ask if you should.
Could, you would, you should. Could, you should, you would.
If you could, you would, and you should. Victor, don't troll me with those questions, all right? Eat the straw commercial. What? James says he remembers the microbes plastic story. Yeah, see? Somebody remembers. Most people didn't even know about it.
I help you. I help you. There's a guy with the AK set. AK Volti. Right there. He got buried. His friends made and left him there. Oh no, please.
Someone stole my idea in 2002. What? If Mike didn't have this chat, it would have been better for him. What? Wait, what are you guys talking about? Only under unique circumstances do biodegradable plastics degrade. They usually just go into landfill and out gas like other garbage. Well, here's another thing. Plastic and rubbers, rubber, not rubbers. Plastic and rubber can be reconverted back into usable oil and gas and petroleum, just through heat. Just through heat and water. It's a very, very simple process. Can you guys hear how noisy my kids are being right now, or is it the microphone not picking that up? Because it's really freaking loud. And there's a processing plant. I think it was in Texas. That would take just tons and tons of tires and plastic and, like I said, rubber and plastic, and it would basically like boil it in a giant burner that was run on the natural gas that the plastic produced during the process. So it was a self-sustaining recycling plant, and it would break it all back down into the gases: kerosene, gasoline, even the tar of the right. So it would completely break it all down, make it all reusable as essentially as fresh petroleum product. And I'm like, this is something that should be happening everywhere on the planet instead of recycling, going to some weird recycling plant where what do? They melt plastic to the point where it can be reformed into plastic filler or some other thing. dude, boil it down to the molecular breaking point and burn it. Burn it as fuel, burn it as gasoline, as diesel, kerosene, all those gases that we otherwise are using just fresh petroleum out of the ground for. All this stuff can be recycled. In fact, it's such a simple process. I remember seeing a video of a dude in Japan who created a very similar, using the same basic understanding of breaking down the plastic and rubber into, like I said, those base petroleum units, however you want to say it. And he made a tabletop sized little recycling thing, and literally it was like the size of a small microwave, and he would just feed his used plastic forks, his wrappers from junk food, whatever. He would feed all this stuff into the thing, and he'd turn it on, and out would come like kerosene and just burnable gas. It was so freaking funny, but we don't do anything with it. Isn't that what incinerators are for? You need to add a little bit of detail to those panels for a change. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll try harder. I'll try harder. I am gonna stop at some point and fade this out so I don't fill up the whole space. Never mind. But yeah, isn't that crazy? Nobody even pays attention to this stuff, and I've been paying attention to it for 20 years, and that's why I don't buy into all the recycling crap, and I don't buy into the whatever arguments for petroleum and fracking, and I don't. I just feel like there's legitimately, there has to be some sort of conspiracy to keep all these technologies out of the mainstream. The water car, the Stanley Meyer water car, the Japanese water car, all of these technologies that would absolutely just, heck, clean up the environment. All right, for one thing, I'm not an environmentalist, but I'm a conservationist in the sense I don't want my environment polluted. If we converted all of our cars to water cars that ran on hydroxy gas, dude, it's not like we wouldn't ever need oil again. We sure would, but it sure as hell would cut down the need for it drastically. Metal and glass are the only legit recyclables, which is not even true. You want to hear something funny about that? Glass is made out of silica. It's made out of sand. It is literally less what is it? It requires less electricity, less gas, less fuel, less everything to simply produce new glass from sand. Sand, by the way, one of the, if not the most, other than water, probably the most plentiful mineral, whatever you want to call it, on Earth. Sand. It is cheaper, easier, less costly to the planet and to the electrical grid and everything to just throw away your glass bottle and melt some new sand to make a new one. And the same thing can be said for aluminum. Aluminum is one of the most plentiful minerals on Earth, and it actually costs more to recycle aluminum than it does to just use new fresh aluminum. It's bizarre, right? But it's the it's funny. I was telling this to my niece, who is very environmentally conscious, and she's like, yeah, they actually taught me that in school. It was this weird conundrum that they didn't know if we should still be recycling. I mean, literally, there's no sense in recycling glass and aluminum. Just throw it back in the landfill. We're never going to run out of that stuff. You're just wasting time and resources and fuel recycling. Bizarre, right? I like listening to Mike's views. It's like open line on coast to coast. Well, look, there's people who've been paying attention and there's people who have not been paying attention. And I'm one of the pay attentioners. And it may make me sound a little crazy at times because not everybody wants to believe in water-powered cars or that we don't need to recycle glass. But it's just common sense stuff. I can show you the hydroxy cars. I can show you the hydroxy torches, right? Like welding torches, they use the hydroxy gas on. And again, the hydroxy gas, it's water. It's literally water. You just run some electrolysis through it, and it separates the hydrogen from the oxygen. And there you go, combustible gas. You can run cars on it. You can run blow torches on it. You can generate energy, probably, I'm sure, with it. It's just water. You know, it's surrounds 3/4 of our planet, and it is comprised of the two most combustible gases on the spectrum, or on the what do you call it? What's that thing called? The elemental chart.
Where is he?
This kind of talk is just as insufferable as Mike discussing cryptocurrency. Well, if you want to talk about cryptocurrency, we can. That was deep on many levels. Rhaegar. What did Rhaegar say? What did Rhaegar? I missed it. Oh, Mike is the George Norrie of comics. Can't I be the Art Bell and not be related to Comicsgate, by the way?
Watch out.
By the way, I did have a lovely email from one of the guys on my email list. I was promoting Maga 7 and I sent it out to him, and he responded, F you, Comicsgate. So I responded, I'm not Comicsgate, thank you very much.
Hello.
How did anyone think that he just
It's an interesting attitude out there, though.
I'm just gonna pick him up and shoot him.
Mike, what is going on with the Lone Star 2 shipping? Double Down Hustle, are you having a problem with it? I've shipped out everything that does not include special orders like the prints or the sketch cards. So still waiting on some of those. Oh, I did just get a couple of those in, though. Should I show them? I should show them. I'll show them in a second. But other than that, you should have gotten yours, or it should be on its way. A lot of this stuff, I've gotten complaints. Well, not complaints, just inquiries. And I went to go check on them, and boy, even though I shipped a bunch of stuff out in the middle of June. See, I've been done for a while waiting on the metal prints. But in the middle of June, and they're still in transit, like to Europe and even to Canada. I don't know what's going on with the Postal Service. I think it's the COVID causing problems. But if it's neither of those things, then please message me through Indiegogo, and I will check up on what the issue is with your particular order. I have had a couple that fall through the cracks, and people message me, and I'm like, dude, I'm so sorry. I don't even know why those didn't go out, because literally the books have just been sitting in my kitchen for almost 2 months now, and I try to take care anytime anybody has an issue or a damaged book, which frankly only happened twice. I think I got 2 complaints of damaged books. Isn't that great? I mean, that's a lot of packages going out. But I take care of them as soon as I hear about them. So if you have a problem, as I said, message me through Indiegogo. That way I will get your name and your the email address that you used, and I can look up your order and check in on it, and I will get back to you ex post hasto. Thank you, Double Down Hustle. Says okay, thank you. Thank you.
I'm gonna have to totally stand still, please. You hold down the floor. I'm gonna go take a smoke.
Why?
All the leaves are falling. Metal prints are supposed to be delivered to Mike late tomorrow. It says end of day tomorrow. End of day. EOD. Then yay, I get to go back into packing and shipping mode. Whee! That'll be fun. And then as soon as I'm done with that, well, you know what? I'm gonna wait until the Kickstarter campaign is done on MAGA, and then as soon as that's done, I'm gonna get into printing mode on that. So I'll have to get those files to the printer. Oh, I can't wait to get that in hand because I want to send those out to like other peeps, you know. Send a stack out to Quarter Black Garrett and see if you can share them around the office. Maybe I'll send a stack to Fox News. I better order a bunch of comps of those. I was watching when EVS said that he cannot comprehend why Mike cannot shut up his values and take the money. Because I actually have values. My first principles, my first values do not include shutting up and taking the money. And you know, hey, if that's your principles, then yeah, go ahead, hang out, do your thing. But it's not just Ethan. A lot of those guys think that same way. But if I wanted to just shut up and take the money, I'd still be working at DC. If I had to shut up and take the money to be part of Comicsgate, then there was absolutely no reason to ever leave the mainstream. I thought the idea was freedom of speech and supporting people for their freedom of speech. But apparently I got the wrong idea. Whoops. Mike thinks if you make money, you have no values. Not what I said, but I think you're being a little sarcastic.
Is it A-Ray, bro?
Yeah, but you know what? It is funny because there are conservatives in comics, right? And I've heard from them like, yeah, one of them you're very familiar with. I'm not gonna name him, but he would just every time I saw him at a con, he would just be like, "Oh my gosh, you know, and just going on and on about how he loves how bold I am and how I'm willing to just say everything I believe." And it's like, oh, I don't think like, I mean, they think like me, but they don't want to speak up like me, for whatever reasons. It's not just one guy either. But I don't know. I've never been able to just shut up about what I think. And I don't think anyone should have to shut up about what they think. I don't even care if actors say what they think. I know that, like, Alec Baldwin is a freaking crazy person. He's still a great actor. Still, one of my favorite guys to watch on screen. But boy, what a libtard! I would never want to cancel him for being a libtard. Right? Cancel culture is crap. But you're forcing people to be tagged with the things that you say. I'm not forcing anyone to be tagged with anything that I say. The only person that's tagged with anything I say is me. I watched like 90% EVS videos since he started his channel. I know his stance. But I stopped watching him after that. Oh, are you talking about?
Would you want me to check it?
Oh, yeah. Late to the stream. What's up, Lion Bane? Art Bane? Any news on Lone Star issue 3? The news is I won't be. Well, look, one way or the other, I will launch that campaign by the end of September. I am hoping that I have all the art done before I launch the campaign. That was my initial goal, but I don't want to extend it out past September. But I do have to do this other project that you're watching me work on right now. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm 10 pages into that book already. The script is already done. And then after that, we'll see. Hola, Baron Jack Stafford. Lone Star 3 2022 confirmed. No. Look, just because I'm drawing cobblestones on a piece of ground that I probably don't have to be drawing cobblestones on doesn't mean I'm going to take forever on Lone Star 3. Like I said, I'm already 10 pages into it. And I'm now 19 pages into this project. So I already produced 29, almost 30 pages. Well, if you include covers, over 30 pages on these two projects since Lone Star 2 ended. So. Oh, wait. Those, plus I did all of Magnificent 7 at the same time. Memory says, EVS say something with absolute confidence for an hour, then he says, or maybe no, maybe I am wrong. How many variant covers Blue Spectre asks? I don't know. I'm debating whether or not I want to get. I already have a deal set up with Kim Jung-gi. You guys know who that is? And I'm debating whether or not I want him to do an alternate cover because it's Kim freaking Jung-gi, and it would be epic. But it would be, it costs some money. He costs some money. But I'm already in contact with his Japanese manager, and we've already worked out a price and a deal. I just need to give him enough time on his schedule, or make sure his schedule is open enough. Although now that all the COVID has killed all the conventions, maybe he's just kind of sitting there waiting for something to do. Probably not. But I got some people telling me I shouldn't do it. Junkyard Dunn says, yes, do it. Sounds great, and thanks for the quick response. You got it, Liar. Lone Star 3 Soldier went MGTOW. I'm drawing a blank, guy. I'm drawing a blank, bro. Yeah, I don't know if the cover would be financially worth it. Like, am I gonna get that many guys backing this book because there's a Kim Jung-gi cover on it? I don't know. But I would just love to have one. By the way, did you guys know that Kanan White is doing an alternate cover, or has done an alternate cover for this? for the secret project. Secret project. I haven't shown it to anybody yet. I showed a little glimpse of it.
Where'd you go with it? That's good. I need to.
Get Peach to do a cover. What? Men going their own way, basically lifelong bachelors. Oh, Junkyard says wraparound cover. Ah, that'd be so epic. That would be epic. I'll just tell him to draw it horizontally, and then I'll just make it a wraparound cover.
Maybe I can die in this corner over here and just F1 and get HP back. It's pitch black in this corner. So
What time is it? Guys, it's 12 o'clock. I'll super chat you 50 cents if you show it. No. Get a Cecil cover on that mic.
looks there.
No. Hey, who guys, if I do, I'm going to do variant covers. You know I am. But who would you want to see on my variant covers?
Skull of King Tommy-Mon.
And how many do you think I should do this time? You guys realize there ended up being 8 variant covers on Lone Star 2? Because some of them were virgin variants. Ken Rockaport. Oh, yeah, I could get Ken. I could get King.
Man, this game reminds me of some
I've been talking to Ken for a while.
Where the heck is this man?
Ed. Oh, You know, I'll have to check with him on his
Are you kidding me?
contract.
There's 2 guys.
Ed is on an exclusive contract with Marvel, and so he's got to finish a certain amount of work before he can do anything for anybody else. But that's definitely somebody I would love to have Ed do a cover. But again, that's a timing thing. I gotta call Ed. I haven't talked to him in a minute.
Look, there's like a whole row of people.
What do you guys think about Kelly Jones? Huh? Get a Kelly Jones cover on there. If I wanted to plunk the hard money down, because it's a lot, I've already talked to him about it, I could get a Steve Rude cover. The dude himself. Milo Manara. Be funny. I'm gonna get tired also trying to convince you and just move on. I got a girl who wants me to simp for her on Twitch. Sniper Wolf's sister. Yeah. Have you been simping, Victor? You stop that, young man. What do you think of Peter Chung's art style? He was popular in doing Aeon books. I'm not familiar with Peter Chung. I know Jim Chung. I think he's probably on contract too. I could get a Ryan Benjamin cover and a Cheeks cover. Get a Noah Van Sky cover.
It's armor.
That'd be hilarious.
Where's my skull?
I'll get a Scott Kurtz cover.
I hope there's AK in there. Ready?
I found these babies.
Armor.
Or who's that gal everybody hates? Tess Fowler.
She's a hacker.
Me so
That
bad.
one.
Oh wait, she can't work, huh? She's got cancer.
TTV,
I got
and you
bolted.
got bolted.
At the same exact second.
Who would just trigger people if I got them to do it? Cover.
They're like, 3, 2, 1, 5.
Oh yes, both to Ryan Benjamin and Cheeks. Mm-hmm. All right. And JJ, get JJ Kirby doing it. Gosh darn it, there's I can't do that many covers though. I mean, I can,
Try and go in the cave and get the loot.
but gee, do you want me to?
I'm gonna join your group, man.
Is Tess an artist? I think so. Yeah. Are you talking Lone Star or special? Lone Star. We're only doing 3 covers for the secret project.
Attack me first. Okay, in my defense. Isaac, your loot's actually here.
3 covers, secret project, and they're already done. We're ahead of the game on this thing, except for me, who's working on it right now.
There's a pump. Did you check the other corner? Yeah. Oh my! Why are you letting it off? Leave some.
I can't put it back.
I know.
He's ready.
Sergio Aragones. No.
Wherever you want that loot, I'm like living over here in G1 now.
I already got an Aaron Lopresti too. So.
Hello. You want some game?
Evil money. I had an evil money grabbing idea for the special project. Oh, did you?
I am 9.
Does it have to be evil? Can it just be an interesting money grabbing idea?
This.
And actually, I know. Since you know who we're talking about, are you talking about his brother? Because I already suggested he ask.
Hey man, what's in the crate?
Because that'd be a great.
Did you really dismiss me?
That would be a good
Did you
one.
miss me at point blank?
Hey man, can I join?
No, it's the guys I was teamed up from before.
When in doubt, bigger boobs. Aaron Lopresti is a good artist. Of course he is. He's a wonderful artist. I could always call Jim Lee, but I really don't think he would do it. Who else are the big boys? I
Like
don't
I
think
I really saw him like taking out a water
Jeff
pipe.
Campbell wouldn't. Jeff and I never really had that strong of a relationship.
Fighting. What day you got?
Could definitely get JJ. I could get Sergio Carriello.
Please don't kill me.
Because the creature doesn't know who his brother is. Okay, good.
Yes.
Secret.
Okay.
Got a secret.
Thank you.
Well, if you know who he is, dude, just Google it and you'll see what I mean.
Well, this guy's like a ghost. But
Chris, I don't know Chris Bacalo. I don't think we've ever even met.
Hey,
I
Michael.
would.
Do not think that we have met.
I like how you had all the loot on you.
I mean, dude, the Lone Star redo campaign, I had Randy Green, I had Aaron Lopresti,
There he is.
Kevin Sharp, Kanan, Elliott. Man, that was a freaking pretty killer lineup.
You want the team? You want to join my
Oh,
team?
you know what might be fun? Is doing I told Doug that I wanted to do something with him where he did the pencils and then I just went in and you know did my thing to it in inks. That may be a cool cover. Joe Mad, dude, I haven't talked to Joe Mad since the 90s.
Joe mad.
Are Joe mad? Yo, you friendly?
No, he's mad. Ha 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 ha. Get it?
I'll check my body and then join the team.
Let's see, I hit him with my rock and I'm on the 49 HP.
That was a great lineup, right?
You
It
wonder
was. It really was, wasn't it? I thought I had some really good covers on that thing.
Yo, you suck. You're terrible.
Ask me.
So what do you guys think? How many covers should I do? Where's Ben Jones? I don't know, man. That dude just disappeared.
Got the icon? Legendary.
I died here.
Ben Jones, I would like to know.
What am I gonna do? Hit him with my rock?
Frank Miller. Ooh, Frank Miller would be pretty epic. Get. Gosh darn it! If Art Adams' wife wasn't such a crazy person, I could probably get him. Art's a really cool, really chill dude. But nah, he would have been too expensive anyways. I could maybe. Oh my gosh. No, he'd never do it. I was just thinking John Byrne takes commissions all the time.
Exactly what happened.
But I would want to ink a John Byrne cover. I'd be like, dude.
Help me.
Dude.
Yo, you wanna be my friend? I'm friendly, man.
I was short on funds at the time. Mike had 20 variants, so I had to settle for one cover. I chose Elliot's. Yeah, Elliot's cover was fantastic. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Get him. He's racist. I guess he's our group.
I could try to get Kelsey to do one.
Okay.
And I don't know if David Williams is too busy. I don't know. What do you think about Kelly Jones? Byrne would say no. Yeah, I think Byrne would say no too.
How you David, bro? Oh no.
And you know who I would love to get, but who doesn't want to do comics anymore? Who doesn't want to draw anymore? Is Mike Zeck. Oh, that would have been dope. I want to get some old school freaking legends doing covers. That'd be sick.
Hey, you wanna be my friend, man? No need to violence. No need to violence.
Hmm.
No need for buying this, man.
I wonder if I could get George Perez. Just be like, George, just pencil it. Just pencil it. I'm gonna ink it. I'm gonna ink all this stuff, dude. And I'll be like, are you associated with that Comic Gate cult? I'll be like, no, man.
Boy.
I haven't been associated with them for a year. Oh, okay.
Yo, what's up? He's here.
Steranko, dude, that'd be rad.
What's up?
They jumping on it.
Ooh, you know who I want to get? Paul Smith. Be like, Paul, come on, bro. You came to my wedding. You got to do a cover for me.
Let's see as many
Hey,
people
this
on that
guy's
team as
not
possible.
friendly. Oh,
But he doesn't have a real gun. Oh, he does.
Yeah, boy. Adam Scott, Sal Buscema.
I'm trying to do something.
John Byrne is beyond SJW cancellation by now. Yeah, the thing is, John Byrne hates me. Unless he forgot who I was by now. But probably not.
Yeah, man, he's kind of boomy hat game. I'm just inviting him to
Byrne is untouchable. Shoot for the moon. What kind of pen are you inking with? This is a Pentel watercolor brush, the disposable $4 to $6 kind, and it's doing a good job. So
He walked in the room.
You walk.
That was an accident.
doing the job.
The air with your shoulder, bro.
Down on my knees and
It's like
everything
it
I
died in
I'm rocking you.
I think I was like,
one piece. Not even a cold pound, but like, dying.
The mind bend, if that happens. Which? What?
There's tons
Are you talking about John Byrne?
on the hill. Wrong.
it's the guy.
Yeah, dude, my mind would freaking bend if that happened.
Because of my. No, I'm sorry, man. Sorry about satellite.
I'd have to do some crow eating and apologizing.
No. No.
I know what kind of space is. It's my body up here.
Ooh. You have a water pipe shot. Some shoe 90.
Frank Cho?
Dumbo.
Kim Jong-gi. Yeah, I've already got a deal with Kim Jong-gi. So I just have to decide if it's worth the money. I think it is. I think he'd be a great get. But that's how many covers should I do? How many covers do I want to do?
Want to be friends? Yes, yes.
Right?
Want to be my friend? Yes, yes.
Frank Cho will probably do it.
Why can't I be your friend? Oh. Justin doing some more like man.
How about Bart Sears? That'd be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool.
I know, I killed him. Micah. It's fully compound. You're like invisible.
What else could I get?
The splits as he died. He's like,
What?
get Art Germ sometime. I heard his rate isn't too high. I don't know if Art Germ is the right pick for this.
I got bean can.
I need to pick first. Again, I need to figure out how many guys or how many covers I want to do. Right? I need to figure that out before I start nailing down who I want to do. I think I'm probably going to go ahead and pull the trigger on the Kim Jong-gi one. I better get that started soon, though.
Yeah, bro, I love it. Brother, we love it.
I headshot guy.
Jason Pearson still around? Jason Pearson, holy cow! I haven't even thought about him in a while. How many issues is a special project, if you can say? I believe we're doing 4 issues for the special project. Four special issues. Which is, you know, that's a bit of a commitment. That's 48 pages each. I'm writing all of them. It's going to take time out of my Lone Star Blacklist Universe schedule, but hopefully it will pay off in dividends of much bigger fans, or not bigger fans. I don't need big fat fans. I'll take them, but that's not what I mean. I mean, you know, a bigger fan base. Bigger fan base, not bigger fans. I'll take big fans. I'll take little fans. I'll take all the fans, but that's not what I meant.
Except for fans.
Lone Star 3, 2025 confirmed. No. I'll get Lone Star 3 done. I just don't know what else we're going to do. I'm missing the hilarity of your Greta voice, Mike. Please tell us what Greta thinks of COVID being more important than climate change.
How dare COVID take all the oxygen out of the room for climate change? Don't you know you're stealing my dreams? My dreams!
Why?
How dare you?
Mike doesn't want his fans to be fat. Oh, that's true. I don't. I want my fans to be healthy and live a long, fruitful life. And generally, that doesn't happen when you're a Bluto. Sorry, that's just cold, hard facts. I hate to be the one to tell you. But fat is not healthy. And the fashionizing of obesity is ridiculous. You know, beautiful at any size. Well, beauty's got nothing to do with it. It's unhealthy. We used to have these things in America called doctors who would tell you the truth about being obese. The I believe number one killer in America, obesity. They say it's heart disease, but in most cases, the heart disease has to do with you being obese. So yeah, I don't want fat fans. I want fans who are fat, but I want the fat fans to lose weight and be healthy and live a long time and buy my books for centuries and centuries to come. In case you notice, this is not a politically correct channel, so if you were looking for that, move along.
I can't hear you. What did mommy say?
I don't know.
$5. Up here.
Here comes the fat shaming, says Force Ghost Fabio. Here it comes. I hope you're ready. It's the cholesterol. Look, just be healthy, all right?
Scaryzilla.
Have a salad. Have yourself a green drink. I know some of you think the green drinks are disgusting, but they're good for you. Make sure you get lots of minerals, vitamins, minerals, colloidal if you can. I'm not exactly a health food nut, but I know what's healthy. Have the guy who drew Alita do a cover.
Hello, I'm your teammate. Never mind me.
Force Ghost says, I'm eating ice cream as I speak. The Green Machine Naked Drink has like 9,000 grams of sugar. Okay, don't drink that one. Don't drink that one. It's the opposite of what I'm talking about.
Are you gay?
I need food. 12 days of luck shot.
I think Mommy's talking to you guys.
Yes.
Yeah, what's she saying?
I don't know. Why don't you go ask her?
You take over for half a second. I got
Move it, heck yeah.
that. What?
AOC's brain gives green drinks a bad reputation. What? What? Oh yeah, and then that's another thing. I want to do another comedy book too. Dang it. Then I also have other books I want to get done for Blacklist Universe.
He fell down.
So much I want to do.
Okay,
So much I want to do. I don't like Adele's new look after her weight loss. It looks too drastic and she looks a little too... I don't know what Adele looks like. Sorry. Have Anita Sarkeesian do your cover and then call it Lone Star 3 problematic and sexist while throwing a pie at her.
Wait,
Thanks. No? Uh-oh, the tired is kicking in. Oh man, I wanted to finish this before the tired kicked in. But here it comes. The tired. Come here.
Ah,
I actually always do this stuff at 12:30 in the morning. Leave Adele alone.
gosh, his hands like.
It's barely past 2:30. I know, but you know. The tired. It's got to start somewhere. What do you guys think so far? Not bad, huh?
What?
Yo.
Here, take this.
Do, 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 do. Can you see me working? You can't even see me working, huh? Looks great. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The tired waits for no man. I know, right? When the tired comes, the tired wants what the tired wants. And the tired
know.
wants the sleep.
Die once I die. Get up once I die.
Guys, can you stop playing your game and just go do whatever your mother wants? I'm tired of hearing it. Kids listen pretty well, huh? Have you guys ever dealt with like a middle child who is just like super, super needy? Like they always wanted to be the center of attention and stuff. I don't have one of those, but I'm dealing with one at church. Because again, youth pastor. Not youth pastor. Adult leader at youth group. Avril, what? Is The Tired anything like the Nothing from the Never Ending Story? I never watched that movie. It always felt like it never ended. Sorry, dad joke. I never dealt with the middle child syndrome with my family, with my kids. And I think I know.
You're doing nothing.
I think I know why. I'm not a middle child.
Faster. Elijah, no more video games.
I think I know why.
Elijah, no more video games.
When Isaac was born, Eden and Elijah were close enough in age that they never really had that kind of age competition thing, because they were both basically, babies and toddlers at the same time. They're only 14 months apart, something like that. But when Isaac was born, I noticed that, and it was painfully obvious. Elijah and Eden were acting up like spoiled brat kids, and rather than just getting all mad, I was like, this is out of the blue. This is completely different because you work at home and they get constant attention. No. Like, watch, listen. When I worked at home back then too, but they were completely just it wasn't random. I figured it out. But they had become that like those bratty kids who always wanted all the attention and just really acting up all over the place. And so I took them outside and I sat them down. And I'm like, are you guys acting up like this and trying to get all this attention because Isaac's getting all the attention right now? And the funny thing about children is, if you talk to them like little adults, sometimes they act like little adults. And they're like, yeah. They both just straight up admitted it. They were acting up to get attention because Isaac was getting all the attention. Because Isaac was this cute, tiny little baby. And they were, 4 and 5 or 6 years old at the time. And I just told him, I was like, look, when you were that age, you got all the attention. When you were that age, you got all the attention. It's Isaac's turn to get all the attention. When you guys are all older, it'll all like even out again, and you'll all just have the same amount of attention. So just, chill out and let Isaac have his turn. And they're both like, okay. And so they never developed this habit of like having to try to get all the attention. They understood that they just had to be patient and wait their turn, and or not wait their turn, but let Isaac have his turn. And yeah. Somebody broke something, sounds like. Anyone else feel like they're babysitting? What? What do you mean? You mean all the noise in the background? So anyways, that's my parenting tip. If you've got a situation like that at home, try talking to your kids. And that's kind of what I was going through tonight with one of the kids at youth group. It was like he's like super acting up, and he does it all the time, just constantly trying to be the center of attention. And then I was like, do you have brothers and sisters? And he's like, yeah, a couple. I'm like, what are their ages? And he told me their ages, and he's got two older and two younger. And I'm like, so you're the middle of 5. Okay, I get it. I got it. Now, who is the attention neglected kid? In this house? Me? I don't know. Everybody gets the same amount of attention, I think, in this house. I don't know if you ask them, they'd say the same thing, but that's the way it seems like to me. Maybe JoJo, but that's because he just wants to sit in their room and watch videos all day long. Because they all kind of, well, except for Eden, they all play with each other, more or less. Oh, the youth group kid. Yeah. And so, anyways, he got pulled aside by one of the other leaders and given a stern talking to about his behavior. But then I was like, can I talk to him? And I just went in there and I just sat down and I talked to him. And I was like, well, what's going on? I mean, I don't want to go into our conversation, but I don't know. I feel like, you have to sit down and understand what the source of the problem is, rather than just always trying to confront a problem with like discipline. And look, I'm a disciplinarian, so it's not like I don't agree with disciplining kids. It's just that that's not always the solution to understanding what the problem is. So that was an interesting thing tonight. Or interesting to me, anyways. Boy, that kid's loud. It was always different with me. I loved my little sisters. Aww. That's so sweet, Victor. Why you leave the Discord? Victor, you left the Discord? You are correct. Who is correct? You treat the root of the problem and not the symptoms. Yeah. Hey, Mike, could you review a bunch of biblical inspired movies sometime? Maybe your top 5, just on the side, and get Elliot too. The Robe being my first favorite. Ooh, I love The Robe. That's a good one. That is a good one. Well, if I'm going old school, yeah, The Robe's fantastic. Obviously, Ten Commandments, Ben-Hur. Passion of the Christ. That's not very old school, but let's see. What are some of my other favorites? What's that one? There's the recent one with Joseph Fiennes. I like that one. Wait, should I go to the Discord? Yeah, a guy from Red Bank. Legit. Go to the Discord, man. What is that one with Joseph Fiennes? I was making fun of Seven Real Funny, and I got nothing. Risen. Yeah, that's the one. I love Risen. That's it. That's a great movie. You know what? I don't know if I'm going to finish this. Look at this. This is all I have left to do, but I just don't feel like I want to stay here and be awake. I want to go lay in bed with my wife and watch some TV. Watch some TV. And this is what happens when I feel like I'm trying to just blow through something. I don't want to blow through this. I want it to be good. That long paragraph he put describing his problem with going in a laughing says Victor, I was afraid to break the sound barrier. What? Laughing in silence. Wait, when did Victor leave the Discord? Obviously, I haven't checked during the stream. So you're saying this is the very last page of the secret project? No. This is page 19. I got another, what's it, 48. So another 29 to go. 29 more pages on the secret project. And then we are done. Of course, and then we move on to the next issue. But I think we want to get this done and sold first. The campaign, you know. Mercy Streets. Mercy Streets, I have not seen. How long does it take you to do a page? Obviously, way too long. Oh, we were talking about Preston's Discord. Oh, okay. 29. Whoa, that's the right math, right? 48 pages. So 38. 28 to go, yeah. Covers are done. Still haven't gotten the colors in though. I don't know what the holdup is on the covers, on the covers for the colors. All of the pages I've sent in have already been colored, but the covers have not. Making me wonder if I should have somebody else color them. Time for bed, says Rhaegar. The secret project connects with Lone Star and Mega 7 in Las Vegas, where Lone Star dresses as Elvis. What are you going to promote off the popularity of this one? Big money. That's the plan, Jalapeno Milk. Thank you for asking. That is indeed the plan. I'm so close to done. I should just finish it. You can't hear that, huh? Oh, 99-cent super sticker. Read my super poop. Oh, is that what that sticker is? I can't see it because I'm on the what do you call it thing? I'm not on YouTube. I guess I could go look at it on YouTube if you really want me to look at your super poop. I know how important that sort of thing is to you, brother. I'm making 12 comics for volume 1 of my series with 30 pages in each, 360. Oh, look, it's a super poop. Thank you, Jalapeno Milk. I'm going to color links with crayons. Do it. Do it. Do it now. Let's see. All right. Oh, let me see if anybody ever showed up on. Well, nobody's watching me on Facebook. You know what, Facebook people? I'm just going to go ahead and log this one out since nobody's watching me over here. So, bye, Facebook. End live video. Bing. All right. All right. It's a super poop. Super poop. Super poopy. I miss Pope Fire. Oh gosh, I'm supposed to have her on to promote her web comic. She's got a comic on Webtoons now. Does anybody have the link for that? If you got the link for Pope Fire's Webtoons comic, please put it in the chat. Just been so busy. I've just been so busy. Couldn't get the Pope on. You sleeping in your room tonight?
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know.
You better.
Are we sleeping in here? Huh? Mommy, are we gonna sleep in here tonight?
Pope Fire's relentless. Thank you, Riku. I actually liked the design, so we're stoked to have won that. Oh, links. Yeah. Well. You better not use anything like what I designed. You know what? I'm going to place more details on the non-player characters. For what? What you talking about, Willis? You talking about Riku? Sorry, I don't have a lot of the stuff up there because it's kind of the limitation on StreamYard. It doesn't show a whole lot of what you're talking about. Doing your own comic book. Very cool, very cool. And I'm inspiring you to waste all your time doing background characters. Man, JoJo has been such a pain in the butt about eating lately. It's like not eating anything healthy.
Micah, why are you? Micah, you stinky. You stinky.
Micah, you a stinky butt, he says. I do admit there's some truth in it. Yeah, absolutely. Good luck with your book. Everybody, good luck with everybody's books. Haha. It's a lot of work. A lot of work. All right, let's see. Nobody likes a stinky butt. That's true. I certainly do not. I am averse from stinky butts. So what live streams have you guys all been watching lately? Any good ones? Any channels you would recommend to me? Less drama. Good night. You leaving, Dennis? Or was somebody else leaving? Good day. I think that's it. I think I got one super chat this whole stream. This is going to end up being me doing lazy backgrounds because I'm like tired. Hate that. Kenan White showed up for a critique. Where? I'm leaving. Time to sleep. All right, Dennis. Thanks for being here, brother. Wait, Kenan's not in the chat, is he? I don't see Kenan. I was on Fragaboom earlier supporting everyone like now in the chat towards the end. There's been so much drama lately. I'll check that one out. Wait, what one? Where? Who? Oh, Dave Finch. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Right on. Right on, right on. Sorry, yeah, sorry, I'm not. Oh yeah, somebody mentioned that Kenan White showed up for the critique. I haven't seen Dave. Gosh, 3 years maybe. I think it's been about 3 years. Ooh, Dave Finch on the cover would be cool. I didn't even think about that. All right, here's the trick: is I don't have the reference for that boat. It's an airship boat thing. So I can either fake it. When you find comic streams that don't have anything to do with CG, it can get really magical or something. It makes it all worth it. Yeah, it's amazing. You can have people come in there and have talk about, oh, I don't know, art, comics. I thought the stream with Kelsey the other day was awesome. Just, two artists who love our craft shooting the crap about art and comics, and I thought that was great. Should do that more often. And just generally being likable. How bizarre. Kelsey was great with you the other day for sure. For sure, dude. And there was no risk of him falling out of his chair. Isn't that nice? The auctions should have those convos. What, art conversations? Hmm. Yeah, it was interesting. All the people that showed up on the stream the other night. For some bizarre reason, I can't access the chat. Because I wasn't paying attention to the chat during the stream, but I wanted to go back and read some of it, and it disappeared. I can't access it. And then I noticed that on some other videos too. What is going on with YouTube deleting chats? Does anybody have a clue? Anyone? Anyone? If you don't, you can just say so. Kelsey is also very smart when he is drunk. He's very smart when he's sober. Kelsey is a smart guy. Very talented, very intelligent. That is the bizarre thing about the Jack show. There's some smart cookies on there, and all they talk about is ridiculous, degenerate stuff. Way to enlighten the world. Still, it's entertaining sometimes. Edwin is playing the Game of Thrones. We need someone to replace Edwin on D&Q. It's true. It's true. It's true. We do need someone to take over that seat so that I can actually focus on drawing and not only get halfway through an illustration before I ultimately win, which is, understandable that you guys wanted to vote for my massacre of the turtles. I get it. I got you. But we do need somebody running shop. Do 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 do. Oh, I don't like doing it like this. I still hate you for the turtle heads. Well, sorry. Let Victor do it. There's a thought. Mm-hmm. My problem here is I think I need to know what this looks like. So I think I'm just going to tap out. I will finish that up. Shoot, I don't want to tap out. Hold on a second. Let me look up my don't switch. Let me look up my I was thinking about EFAB. What? What's she talking about, Fuzzy? I'm gonna scroll up and look for my wow, when did I start this thing? I sent this originally to 7:29 and it is 8:06. Gosh, I've been working on this page for a week. Horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Scrolling up. Scroll up for what? What did I do with that one page? I had reference for the sky ships, which is why I'm what I'm scrolling up for. Sorry, this is terribly boring for you guys. Terribly boring now. Okay. Let me see. I want to live in America. Everything's in America. Sorry about the lack of speaking. I'll get back to talking in a second. I think that's close enough for government work. You know what? I should do all of these. All right. And I'm gonna do those with the quill. Oh, let me use point one. Let me use a point one. I heard Mike broke up with Larry. What? Who? What? Where? When? Why? Who's Mike and Larry? This is me cheating because I'm using a stinking marker now. How did I start using a marker? Cheater. I thought someone muted my. No, sorry. He said men are too stubborn. Wait, what? Oh, you mean Mike Oxmall and his boyfriend Larry? Yeah, I thought Larry found himself enamored with a young lady, if I recall correctly. I'm almost done. I'm so happy. I hate that this thing has been on my desk for a week, and now I'm almost done. I'm gonna be very excited. Alright, I'm gonna just draw this little dude right here. Do. Just a silhouette of a man. Scaramouche. Can you do the fandango? How many of you know what a scaramouche is? Come on. What is it? What's a scaramouche? I bet you nobody knows. You guys have listened to that song for decades of your lives, and you never bothered to look up. What does bismillah mean, and what is a scaramouche? Anyone who knows wins a Cupid doll tonight. A very special Cupid doll that is just your imagination. Scaramuccia, says Calliope at night. It's way past my bedtime. I have to eat to go. All right, Curious 28. We're about done here anyways, right? Look at that. I can you know what I have to do? Am I right though? All your life you're like Bismillah, oh I cannot let you Scaramouche, can you do the banding? And you never thought to just Google what is a scaramouche and what does Bismillah mean? I'll tell you what Bismillah clown character. I believe in particular it is a Venetian clown mask. Scaramouche. Like Bozo. Scaramouche. Skirmish. No, Vimri, it's not skirmish. Will you do the fandango? Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening. Scaramouche means scatterbrains. Like with a shotgun, scatter the brains. You know, shot him in the head, scattered his brains. I'm done. Oh no, I'm not. I have to fill in these blacks. Darn it. Darn it all to heck. I'm gonna fill these blacks in if it's the last thing I do. And it will be the last thing I do. Although I do have to clean that up with some white ink. There are local Delart troupe around here. Bunch of freaks. Oh, really? Scaramouche clowns. Scaramouche. It is Italian, no? It's Italian. The clown mask for the Scaramouche. how I'm gonna do Ethan at For the Fans. Are you really going to For the Fans Fest, Victor? Because it's not really, for the fans, is it? Who's even putting that on? Who's doing the work? Putting a convention together isn't a light and easy operation. You really need somebody who knows what they're doing. It's a lot of logistics involved in putting something like that together. Take my 38 to Scaramucci. They might as well call it EBS Con. What do you guys think the over-under on that thing actually happening is? Although if I say it's never going to happen, it'll probably motivate those guys to actually get it done. No one has seen the 76 movie. Oh, it's going to be worth it. I'd buy that bootleg fuzzy. I don't know what you guys are even talking about. The Loves and Times is a good... What? What is happening here? I see what's happening here. You're face to face with greatness and it shows. It could never live to the hype. Well, I don't think it'd ever be. But like I said, man, putting a con together is a logistical nightmare. It's not just, hey guys, let's rent out a hotel lobby. That's not how it works, man. It's a job. It's a full-time job. All right, let's see if I can get this to work. Will you go to EVS Con, Mike? No, I will not. Thank you very much. No, sir. Didn't like it. Let's see. Was there anything else I needed to white out on this page? Tiny little sprockets and sprockets and sprockets. Stockets. Just do some. Look at the size of that quill. Look at that thing. It's like one of them old schoolers. Some old school quill right there. Yeah, boy. Old school. No school like the old school, I always say. Boy, one of the kids at church was giving me crap for reading the King James Bible. I'm like, what? It's like, oh, I get it. You're old. King James is old. Yeah. Sign autographs for pics, Fabian. I've seen your secret associate is doing very good lately. Oh, you mean the guy I'm working with on this? He's doing all right, huh? Doing all right. I think this panel came out great. Not perfect, but mostly I'm happy with it. Mostly. They mostly come out at night. Mostly. So, all right. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Eyes done. Eyes done. Eyes done. What do you guys think? Thumbs up? Thumbs up? All the way up? All around? Mike Doug and Mike don't need the spectacle. CGCon would require a spectacle. See what you guys are talking about. What happened to those guys that crowdfunded a con and used all the money renting the center? Did that happen? I don't remember if that happened. They'd rent what, 2 meeting rooms in a Howard Johnson or something. Well, that's what I'm saying, man. It's a job. It's work. It's a tremendous amount of effort to put together a convention center. I don't think any of those guys even have a clue. Is that to say that? Oh, wait. Wasn't he talking about like somebody that ran a con was saying they were going to put it together? If that's the case, then I believe it could happen. But if they're trying to just pull people together to put together a con that have never put together a con before, I'm going to be like, yeah, right. Good work, Mike. Thank you. Zoom in on the bottom panel, please. Lots of brushwork. Lots of brushwork. Background is mostly quill. Foreground figure is mostly brush. Well, actually, that's not true. These two, okay, the girls are mostly brush. These two are mostly quill. Background figures mostly quill. I think it will fail. Everyone wants to stay home now. Says James Dwyer. I wouldn't doubt it. Is this your guys' favorite panel? Is that why I'm holding it here? You like this panel? Huh. No, this is the best panel. Right here. That's the best panel. That one came out all right. I ain't thrilled with it, but I'm tired and we're done. So anyways, thanks everybody for coming and hanging out with me and watch me do another page of The Secret Project. I can't wait to rename all these pages with the appropriate name and let people watch the creation of this project when they know what it is. Anyways, thanks everybody. We'll see you guys tomorrow for something. Oh, tomorrow I got the debate on Deadwood Dale. So 6 o'clock. Tune in, be there, be square, be both. Doesn't matter. Alrighty then. We'll see you guys on the flip side. Peace out.